Welcome to day one of the 21-day fitness blitz. I thought I'd put a video together showing you the first workout for those of you who have never worked out with me before, just so you can kind of get an idea of how the movements flow together and how the nuts and bolts work. So the way I like to do it is I have a timer on my phone called Interval Timer. It's an app and there's a free download for it, and you can set different lengths of buzzers and reminders on it. So for today we're doing a series of 30-second moves, so I've just got a 30-second timer that's going to continually go and ring every 30 seconds for me and let me know when to switch exercises. So once I have my timer ready, we're going to do a series of exercises for 30 seconds each. You can do them either with empty hands, with cans of soup, with bottles of water, or in this case I have a couple light dumbbells, so I'm going to demonstrate with the dumbbells, but you can imagine it's whatever weight you're using. So I'm going to go through one round for you so you can kind of get a feel what it looks like. And then you would take a 1-minute break, and then you would go through it again up to 4 times, and then we'll do some shadow boxing at the end, so I'll demonstrate that again briefly. So I'm going to start my timer. We're starting with overhead presses. So the timer's gone off. I'm going to try and keep my hands facing forward, and I'm just going to alternate one after another, pressing as high as I can. So I don't want to shorten them. I want to go full height and back to front. If this bothers your shoulders, sometimes turning your wrists in a neutral position will help, so you can have your palms facing each other. And whichever one you do, you're just going to maintain your nice solid core. You're not going to shrug your shoulders, you're not going to grimace, don't go into your pain cave. You're just going to have a good time. Good, and there went the timer. So now the next exercise is alternating curls. So I'm going to pin my elbows to my side, and I'm just going to curl one after another. Again, I'm going to take my time so I get that full extension every time. And I don't want to start shortening them up. Just one arm's all the way down, one arm's all the way up, and then I'm switching. Core staying tight, flexing my glutes, smiling, having a good time. 5 more seconds here. And then we're going to go into a squat with a front raise. So I'm going to turn my palms down. I'm going to get my feet a little wider in the squat position, still keeping my core tight, my shoulders back. And as I go down to the squat, I'm going to bring the dumbbells or the weights up to shoulder height and then back down again. So it'll serve 2 purposes. It's going to work your shoulders, and it's also going to give you a counterbalance so you can really send your hips backward and get into a nice solid squat. Just keep breathing, keep your core tight, reset everything at the top. And then the last exercise is called a French press. So I'm going to take my weights, my palms are going to face each other. I'm going to put my arms straight up in the air. I'm going to let my elbows stay in position while my hands fall backward, and I'm just going to let them drop and extend. So again, take your time, keep your core nice and tight, keep breathing. Two, one. Good. So that would be round 1. You would take a break, and then you would do a few more rounds. The next thing I would do then was set my timer up, and I'm going to do 2 minutes of shadow boxing is how we're going to finish today's workout. So if you've watched the shadow boxing video, you know, with or without weights, I'm going to put my hands up by my cheeks, and I'm going to get on the balls of my feet. I'm just going to think about really flowing through the punches. So there's 6 punches we're working on. 1, 2, there's hooks, 3, 4, and then there's our uppercuts, right? Dip down and come up, down and come up. So I'm just going to work it through. You can do them in order, or you can do different combinations. I might do 2 of this one, 2 of this one, 1, 2, throw some hooks, a couple uppercuts, but the whole time I'm moving, using my hips, keeping my core nice and tight. Your arms will already be tired from the exercises, so we're just kind of finishing them off and getting your heart rate up a little bit. And that's the workout for day 1 of the 21-day blitz. Enjoy it.